Expecting a train wreck just okay. Summary of our channel perfectly. Happy Wednesday, friends! Welcome back to DMD RPG, where we bring you the happy tabletop fun time shenanigans.
Sounding good.
Here for your fun times. Thank you, Pierce, for double checking that. Hi, Chi. Chef, thank you for that 22 months. Here. It's fine. It's fine. Patreon isn't a thing anymore.
She got points. She's here all the time.
Shh, it's fine. Discord. Guys, we currently have active signups happening over here on our Discord. DM Delicious is coming back, bringing you fun times in the savage worlds where there might be steampunky airship heist shenaniganry. Who will play? You can play. If you head over to our Discord channel, you can click on one of those channels. Jen, which channel?
Announcements?
You can click on Announcements channel, and you can find the sign-up form there. Make sure to do it. I don't know if it's in Announcements, if it's in Teasers, stuff.
It's in Announcements. It's in Announcements.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you. So yes, please do that. And I hear rumors that Daggerheart may be coming back again soon. And if you remember the glorious times of Robort Steamrod, Amanita, and other...
Everybody kept making fun of his accent.
Listen, that game, our Daggerheart game was so much fun, and I really do hope that we will have a return with all these new faces that we have coming into our channel, and as well as other familiar ones. It would be a good time. Daggerheart was always a good time, except for the first session where I got really drunk because I was trying to numb pain from an infected tooth and threw up midstream.
Yeah.
It was fine.
It happens.
It was fine. Sometimes it'd be like that.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
So I had to
Daggerheart also give us moose noises from Jen.
Yes. All the animal, all the bizarro mushroom person. Yep, all the bizarro mushroom person mimicking an animal noise. It was great. Good times. And if this is your first time checking us out, head over to the YouTube, give us a like, subscribe over there. All of our games are organized in nice, neat little playlists over there. Maria, thank you for continuing to devour all of our content. And they have moved on from Gay as Fate, now on to Shattered Worlds, the continuation of
Oh dang!
Yeah, I miss that game.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I miss that game.
Hell yeah!
I might have to just decide that we're doing Scion again at some point. It was so good.
It's my alarm.
Hey Pierce, tell us some stuff. Hey Pierce, tell us some stuff that happened last game.
One of us learned about one of the hunters. We had us a fun time at the doll store that's not owned by Pentex because nobody looked that up because we don't know about Pentex.
Right.
And yeah, we had a real good hunt. It was very successful. Everybody did what they thought to do and what they knew to do.
Yep. Absolutely. 100%. Nothing bad happened at all to anybody. Hey Thea! Your turn.
Let's see. Morgan talked to a ghosty man with a lunchbox. That happened. Let's see. Most of us were otherwise occupied fighting a creature made of a lot of different dolls, which we just kept punching and trying to shoot, but shooting our friends instead.
Oh, we're friends?
Oh, God.
You did it. You said it. You said it.
I said it. I said
Can't
it.
take that back.
I'll take it back.
The Katamari of Doll and Death.
There we go.
Adam.
Yeah.
Morgan climbed inside of a big old machine to grab a little bitty ring that he then shot. He then shot down the lunchbox that his little ghost friend had, and I tried burning it.
Good effort. Good try.
It got real stupid last time.
I did get real fucking stupid.
Yeah, I did.
Abigail.
Everybody just fell apart at the end.
Abigail really didn't do anything besides tag along and hear voices and not help.
That's not true. You got Thea to safety.
It's true.
It didn't help.
Make things worse. You definitely didn't shoot a teammate.
Did not do
This
that.
is true.
Arthur.
So this lady ran right in front of his gun. Arthur was prepared for the hunt. He stopped by the Dick's and the Walgreens to get his supplies, and he was real ready. But
I'm gonna need this tonight.
made the unfortunate oopsie of shooting his friend Fia in the back while trying to shoot the Katamari horror that was Prissy
Polly.
Thank you.
I'm Prissy Polly.
Yeah, you
I
are.
thought it was Priscilla.
Prissy
I said
Priscilla.
that once, and then I was like,
One of
that's not what
those.
she said.
This is one of those.
One of those. One of those.
Prissy Polly can't have friends.
And
No.
yeah, what was it, like Bratty something or other was the other one?
It's Skipper.
Bratty Becky or
Yeah.
Bratty Brittany. That's what it was.
Oh, these are real
whatever.
dolls.
They
That's
are?
with Petunia.
Cool. Emily.
So I would like to point out that Sister Abigail did do something important at the start of that episode. She took Pierce's confession.
That is
Technically,
true.
no. Don't get me in trouble. But we had a nice chat.
Yeah.
An unofficial confession, not a religious confession.
There you go. Lowercase confession.
Right.
Lowercase c.
Sure. Anything else you think the group
Definitely
missed?
am gonna end that.
That's pretty much everything.
Cool.
Found out Emily needs to hit the gym more.
And she did.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Chew your food before you talk, friends. Anyways. All right. That was then. This is now. Just because we have a hot streak going with this. And somebody chose to start the game in a relationship. Fia,
Hi.
after we have discussed that we're going to pick up game on another day, but that does not make
Yep.
you safe.
Safe.
Safe. It does not make you safe.
Uh.
After
okay.
the last hunt and the adventures and all the lethal damage on you.
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
out
a
of
lot of
7 health levels of it, as a matter of fact.
Yep. Yep. That was the thing.
You just have a real important question. The father is willing to give you refuge at the church for you to heal up and have your wounds tended to. Or you're allowed to go home. Which do you choose?
Fuck. No, I go home. Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, wait. Morgan, played by Iron Pierce. Thea, played by Lady Potato. Adam, played by Witch of the Stars. JenOfThieves, played by Sister Abigail. Arthur, played by Futter Guy. Emily, played by Chaos Noel. I knew I was forgetting something, and I could not
Could have
remember
just skipped it.
Did
Could have
I?
just skipped it at that point.
Would have. Yeah, you
I don't-
asked us as our characters.
I don't remember if I took my brain meds in the afternoon or not. Anyways, we're gonna be fine.
It's fine.
It wasn't
Fine.
preparations for NPCs tonight or anything like that. All right, Sophia, you go home.
Yep. Sure do.
Shot, bloody,
Yep.
battered,
Yep. Little burned.
little burned, just a little burned. Sadie is in the kitchen around the time that you get home and she's whipping up a little snack. Pretty much she's adjusted to your usual work schedule, so she's used to like waiting up for you and for you to be home late and everything.
Cool. I try to sneak by without her noticing,
Well-
at least to get changed. Sorry. Go ahead.
That is okay. You can give me a dex stealth.
From mold.
from Mauled, so you are at a minus
shit.
2 penalty.
Ooh.
No, that's a.
Spell.
No, that was minus 2. I think that was minus 3.
-2.
No, there is no -3. There's -1, -1, -2, -2, and -5. If I remember correctly.
-5 would be the next one, yeah.
I don't know where I'm getting minus 3 from then.
Here we go. Wait, alright. Actually, because this was that night, do I not need to give you a willpower roll for this
Not
one
yet.
as well?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Womp. Not a botch. Not a
Not
botch.
a botch.
Nice.
Not a botch, but definitely not a success. Let's,
No.
Tucks into a shelf or something.
let's see if you're perceived, Neonate.
I think I got perceived pretty.
Stand still. She
Leave
can't
there.
see you if you don't move.
Sadie, you're Fia, you're trying to sneak. You're trying to okay, I just gotta get in. I just gotta go down the narrow hallway of our kind of rundown apartment just to get to our 1-bedroom, and it's like I can do this. I can do this. The power of God is with me. Apparently, I don't know. Open the door and just damn, we forgot about the WD-40 and the hinges. It's like, oh, hey baby, you're back home already. Oh, this is awesome. Sweet. You won't believe the day I had steps out of the kitchen and bowl just drops. Popcorn. Everywhere. She mixed the M&Ms in there.
So, Sadie,
Funny story.
I need to ask you a question
What
before
are
we
you
go any
doing?
further. All right, I'll tell you. But before we go into it, I need to ask you a very important question.
Yes, we have aspirin.
That wasn't it, but good, thank you. I was gonna ask if you believe what you see or what I'm going to tell you.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna be fine.
Is that a bullet hole?
It's not a bullet hole.
Oh my god, you know, my dad said that I was gonna end up with some kind of criminal or something, and now here we are, and
I'm not a criminal.
baby, who shot you?
Remember that security guard from a couple nights ago?
I'm gonna kick his ass.
It was an accident.
Please.
But also, I would kind of like to see that. So yeah, do you want his number?
Sure.
Pulls out phone. Give Sadie the man's number.
Sadie will attempt to tend to your wounds and help you, and she'll wash your back and help you in the shower and
Thanks.
dotes
Yep.
on you all through, the next coming days as Fia rests up.
Cool. Love that for me. Sorry, Arthur.
To be continued
Happens.
another time.
Right.
But it's been a couple days since that last hunt. Morgan, I believe you said you were going to have some questions, so we will kick it off with the usual. At the church.
Yep.
Happy time.
Normal time of showing up after services.
Church music begins. And here we go. Services ended. The usual. Morgan, you're starting to come there more and more frequently. You're starting to remember faces, not for any particular or important reasons, just what you do. You just seem, ever since all this started, you just seem to be noticing things more. You notice in the stained glass of this Catholic church, normally wonderful, happy depictions of, God, Jesus, Catholic, so the Mother Mary. Maybe it's some of the framing of the stained glass, or sometimes it's just the way a street light hits from the outside, but the symbols are everywhere. It's like built into this building. It's powerful and beautiful, but why? And why haven't you noticed it before?
Is it the same symbol or is it different symbols?
It's different symbols.
Okay, well, I have picked up a notepad, so I'm not writing on, donation notes. Just
I will send you.
Best of my recollection.
I will send you pictures later this weekend.
Appreciate. Like I say, just as I catch glimpses of them, just jot it down, and then we're gonna keep in mind to brave HunterNet and deal with that hullabaloo later. Yeah, just
The Reddit of the World of Darkness. HunterNet.
not posting any pictures, but just like describing and just like MS painting things.
Okay.
Just recognize this symbol.
Abigail, you see Morgan come in. But Morgan kind of stops and pulls out a notepad and just starts scribbling.
I'm just gonna scurry over, pulling her own notebook out of her pocket, not showing what's inside of it. Are they just talking to you all the time too?
They only when I'm really focused and trying to put stops to things. Oh, there's symbols in this church?
Yeah.
Just kind of show her the book that I'm drawing in, just like this.
Oh.
This one. Not seen them?
Have I seen them?
Not really, but as you are looking at the notebook and looking around, like I said before, some of the frames in the stained glass make a symbol like Morgan's seen.
I mean, well,
you're not seeing
guess now that you
all
mention-
this. You're not saying all the symbols Morgan's seeing, but you are, with them pointed out to you, kind of noticing a few.
I guess maybe out of the corner of my eye, if I'm not looking right on, just that. Are you okay?
Oh, I don't think either one of us is okay, voices. But it's fine here.
Just stay away from high rises.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't know.
take that one. Stay away from high rises. Oh, is the father in? I got a couple questions after.
I'm assuming he is in.
Oh yeah, he is there.
Yeah, I'll grab him. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Juice box.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll wander out to knock on the office door.
Come in.
Just pops it open just enough to poke her head in.
You poke your head in, and there is the father. But he's sitting there with somebody you did not see come in. Or somebody that definitely was not at Mass. They are young, maybe 19, 20. They've got one of those weirdo haircuts. It's not like broccoli head, but there's nothing on the sides. There's just a whew. They've got tank top on and some baggy jeans and a lot of tattoos, but not good tattoos, just the weird chicken scratch, a bunch of things make a thing kind of deal, but you don't know what the thing is because what the hell. And you open the door and you peek in and they turn around.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. What's going on?
Just someone wanted to talk to the father, but he was not busy. I'm gonna just like slowly backs away, shutting the door.
Sister, this is Jack. Jack, this is Sister Abigail.
Pops back open. Hey, Jack.
Hey, good to see you.
Same.
Be seeing
'Kay.
you.
Shuts the door.
I like that one. She seems nice. This world's gonna break her.
Probably. Wanders back, juice box in hand, to Morgan.
Yeah.
He's got another meeting, I guess, but I don't think it'll take long.
A moment or two later, both emerge from out of the back hallway. Jack, still smiling at Abigail. Head slow, not the head, his eyes, or their eyes. Slowly, like, look over at Morgan, then the head turns towards Morgan. Still the biggest smile. It's like, hey, killer.
That's Jack.
Jack, how you doing?
Morgan, nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure, Morgan.
Quick take in on this guy.
Yeah?
Just the same stuff you said. Just
Yeah, that's exactly what they look like. Everything. You can do an empathy or an intuition or something and try to catch a vibe.
there we go. Perception, intuition. Nothing.
What
We are shook from killer.
freaking weirdo.
We don't
Jack-
expect to see him in the church, but look at me.
Jack stops and looks around, kind of the same way Morgan does. Like, nice. All right, Father. Well, you got my stuff. If you know, the thing, the place, time, the group, be seeing you. Does a couple of finger guns at Morgan. Little prayer hand at the sister as they back their way out of the church. I don't know why, but I just want a sandwich now as the doors close. Morgan, how many?
Wonderful guy. Hey, is it cool to talk? I got a couple questions from after we went to that factory.
All people and conversations are welcome within the house of the Lord.
You want me to? I'll just go.
Oh, you can hang out too, because you were there.
I was there. Yes.
Yes.
Another set of eyes from a different direction always helps have a different perspective.
That's very enlightened of you.
Vantage points. So there was a ghost. Ghost
Yes.
was kind of
Poltergeist, technically.
poltergeist. Okay,
There are different degrees of ghost.
makes sense. Kind of attached to this ring. It's kind of blasted and blown apart, but this was lodged in the machinery.
Yes.
And when I kind of knocked this loose, it kind of made him and just a bowl of plastic arms and legs that was kind of on fire. I don't know what was going on with that down there. Did you get a better look at that, sister?
Yes, other vantage point.
Yeah. It was a ball of dolls. It was a big doll made out of little dolls.
I've never heard of a poltergeist being able to ignite something before, so that's new. have to update the files.
Oh,
I mean,
speaking of ignite,
is it
just go ahead.
someone lit the lunchbox on fire.
That was a big one. That was. He was trying.
If at any point any of you would also show up to the church, feel free to join in. But if not, don't worry, I have stuff for you.
He was happy. He was happy to help. He was excited and just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I'm glad that there is much vigor amongst your team.
just it. Something hit me weird when we got there. Like not when we got there. Weird stuff happened when we got there. Biggin was pouring up goo, but when I actually managed to get eyes on the poltergeist, he kept saying that he had to stop the dolls. That he had stopped the dolls, and. Like I had a shot, I had it for a second when I wouldn't have really known to look somewhere else if he had not really said what he said.
Fascinating. What do you think it means?
I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, but I don't know how aware it was of what it did or what it was doing, because it kept saying it had to stop the dolls, but it had already stopped the dolls, and it was eating a sandwich just up in the rafters like it was regular lunchtime, and then I don't know, it kind of helped, but it didn't help. I'm real new to this. I'm
aware.
still trying
I
to
was there on
gather
your
my thoughts.
I was there on your first night, Morgan. Remember? I know how new you are. It's fine. It's been a week.
Time's been a blur. It's been a very, 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 very interesting week.
Okay, so I have a question. If someone was like vomiting goo to the point where they couldn't breathe, what do you do about that?
I'm like, so I did.
One, to prevent that, you have to have a bit of strong moral fiber and character. I believe outside of that, Arthur's gifts, based off of what you all have told me, would also potentially help ward that off.
Okay.
But other than that, helping them get it out as quickly as possible.
What was the goo?
The goo.
That was another thing.
Yep. Morgan, when you go to check that jar, like later,
Yeah,
empty, bone dry, like it was never there.
that was the other thing too. I was also trying to bring a sample back, but yeah, no. Speaking on that part,
It is a manifestation of the other world's anger, and something that explicitly affects the living. Ectoplasm, Ghostbusters. A powerful poltergeist is able to animate and move things around, such as bringing a mass of dolls together, or they are sometimes able to goop you, and that doesn't necessarily mean it covers you. They can make it appear anywhere, such as inside your body.
yeah,
Very gross.
Biggin's a big man, and there was a whole lot in his lungs, like more than should have been. I tried to grab a sample of it, and on my way back to the van, I found out that my container was completely empty.
You'll come to find that much of the supernatural world is a bunch of nonsense.
crazy. That stuff was incredibly flammable.
Shout outs Rin the Barbarian for that good joke.
Yeah.
In the hunt, there's no wrong way to go about doing what we do. Some lean into the zeal and they only seek to attack, destroy. It's something different. It must be dealt with. It's not in God's plan. Some seek to learn, to know, to understand. Before engaging or even after something has had to be dealt with. Others seek to that not everything is evil by default. Everything has different circumstances, different traumas, different things that they've lived through or survived, or sometimes, such as the case of this poltergeist, not lived through. It's up to you what kind of hunters you're going to be. That was part of this assignment and this test. There are many ways that you could have dealt with the deceased. It sounds like things got hectic, and again, you're new. It's fine. No one's faulting you for walking the path you walked. But it sounds like there's still mysteries. There's still part of the hunt unresolved that you all should maybe look into if that's what you want. And if you don't, your group's been invited to a parlay, a meeting.
With?
Jack.
We just met Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm aware. He pats down his robes and pulls out a small card and offers it to... Just holds it out. Either of you can take it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Read it.
Yeah, it's just an address.
Who is Jack?
Jack's one of us.
Cool.
Okay.
You may know Jack better by their handle online. If you've been on HunterNet.
What is it?
BDE 6969.
Okay.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can see that, yeah.
Sister.
He greeted me immediately.
Just, the type that would have that as the name. I wasn't looking at.
Five Hail Marys, sister.
Sure. Sorry, go ahead.
My biggest thing is, I don't know how to feel. How do you know we're doing the right thing? Like, not just, the demon one was kind of in the face easy there, but...
Well, welcome to the gestures around the church. What is right and wrong, Morgan?
Oh, this feels like such a trap. Oh, man.
No.
What did I ask?
I'm from one perspective, one vantage point, as you like to call them. The factory is no longer haunted. It's been a couple days. Workers are back to work. Business churns, capitalism wins. People have their jobs back. You did good. They are getting to make ends meet once more. The other hand, what if he had a purpose and that's why he was stuck there? What happened to make him haunt that place? You can go as in-depth or as frivolous in your hunts as you wish. You can be immediate or you can take time. There will always be right and wrong in what you do. There's never one clear, defined thing outside of the in-your-face birthing example. Take your time and consider. Maybe look into the history of that warehouse if you want answers.
Might just.
Was there anything else?
Morgan checks his notes real quick as the music has whispers in it. Nope. I believe that was basically... That's the bulk of it for right now. Thank you.
You're very welcome. If you want different vantage points, you should look into that address. I come with one train of thought, one way that I like to walk my path. There are many others of us here in the city.
Is there a time for this meeting?
No, Jack's usually there.
Oh.
Go with God.
Lar. Also with you. We'll track down our teammates? I don't know what to call this.
Perfect. Emily.
Yeah.
It is a hustling and bustling, heavy shift down here at the Waffle House today.
Fantastic. Gotta make that money. Gotta buy 2 pair of heels after all.
Right? Oh, it'd help if the music actually played. Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you. Play button. As the day goes on and you are killing it. Sure, it's a double, but you know what? You really need the money after the couple days you've had where you weren't really working and the contract fell through and everything's just whatever. I need the money. Rent's due soon. Let's go. We got this. Plus new shoes. You need new shoes. You have to have new shoes. You never know when the next audition's going to come in.
Exactly.
And it's about sun is set. And one of your regulars comes in. He sits at the same table that he always sits in, making sure it's your section. And he sits there and he just waits. You know he normally orders the same thing every time. But do you remember what it is right now in all the hustle and bustle? Intelligence! Research! Emily!
Research. Did it roll?
It did not.
Nope.
Let's try it again.
Hey.
There we go. 1 success.
Hey, 1 success, that's good enough. It normally gets coffee, black, the most basic Grand Slam. Eggs, scrambled, a little bit of cheese. Hash browns. Chunked and covered. It's been a long time since I've been in the Waffle House.
It's scattered
Ham and
all over
cheese.
the floor.
Ham and cheese, yes.
It's all wrong.
Did I get that right? Good job, Brain. Proud of you. You come by the table, with the coffee already ready, because you remember this guy doesn't change anything that he ever gets. And it's like keeping to himself, like he's got newspaper? Who the fuck reads those anymore? But he has actual physical newspaper that he's perusing, and as he places a cup of coffee, it's like, oh, thank you, Emily. How have you been? How's your day?
It's been a few days, yeah.
I was given quite a fright when I heard about the alleyway. I hope those miscreants that attacked you got everything that they had coming to them.
Well, they weren't miscreants. Well, I mean, maybe they're miscreants, but they didn't attack me.
Weren't they arrested for assaulting you?
They were, but they weren't assaulting me. They were helping me get out of the alley.
Huh. Well,
Which is why I didn't press charges.
who knew Good Samaritans still existed? That is wonderful
Right?
news, and I'm happy that there are people there to help keep you safe.
Yeah, I just wish they would have had a damn contract for me to sign.
You didn't get the job.
I didn't even get to see Danny. It's sad.
I'm sorry to hear that. But don't worry, I'm sure your luck's going to turn around real soon.
I hope so.
I know so. I won't keep you, but it's good to see you well.
It's good to see you too.
He goes back to his newspaper.
I'll go hit the next table.
Yeah.
Gotta turn and burn.
Turn and burn. You gotta keep it moving.
Yep.
And his night is made, having gotten to talk with Emily, even if just for a few moments. It was worth it.
Glad I could make his night better.
Yeah, he's totally fine. Adam! School is schooling real good, trucking right along. 1 second, I need to check on something real quick. How fucked up was Adam?
Believe it or not, not.
Well, you got some bashing on you. It's been days, so you'd be healed from the bashing by now.
He's been working over the last couple of days. After that, the events at the factory. He's been working on schoolwork, training, occasionally hanging out with his friends, Aaron and Jim.
Cool.
Yes, I'm giving him more NPCs.
Thanks. I need those.
You mean like Jim?
I know I don't have enough.
It's fine.
They are.
Well, that's the great part about playing transplants to the big city. Like, sometimes you don't know a lot of people. Like, there's not a lot of things that I can hurt you with. It's fine. I'm not writing down names right now.
Give you the relations. Aaron is his spotter at the gym, and Jim, his full name is actually Jimmy. It's his lab mate at school at college.
Oh, perfect. So you're hanging out with Jim.
Yeah, hanging out with Jim, working on schoolwork.
Dude. Like, I know, like, we're cramming for mids right now and everything, but what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I don't have any plans at the moment. Why do you ask?
Damn it. Okay, I know. Oh, well, I heard that one of the frats was going to be throwing a really awesome midterm relief party kind of thing. And, like, I know, like, we're usually, like, focused on schoolwork or something. But, but apparently, like, rushing is about to start, and being part of a fraternity, like, that's like real big for, like, our futures and stuff. So I figured I'd check and see if, like, you maybe wanted to do that with me.
Which frat is it that's gonna be hosting it?
Oh man, freaking it's this one, like, the one that's over on, like, the west side of campus, and I tried to fucking Google it, but I know which book it's in, so just give me a second.
Yeah, that's your fine. Take your time, Matt.
Yep. But, I was just thinking, like, if Where the fuck are you, Freak Legion?
What a great book.
It's such a good book.
Oh no, the Freak Legion.
It's such a good book. I know I freaking have it.
That won't be a problem.
Auspices, Umbra, subsidiaries, Freak Legion. There we go. Right in between between Pentech subsidiaries and Book of the Worm. Where it should be.
That's not where.
Where it should be. Come on. I believe it's gonna be.
While Matt looks for this fraternity, has Morgan or Abigail texted anyone about the meeting with Jack?
The only phone number I have, unless we want to say I got other phone numbers, are we gonna just say we exchange numbers with everybody?
I would say that Adam definitely, when Arthur brought it up, was handing out his number to everyone if they wanted it.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I definitely only have Arthur.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Very same.
You gotta secure my friends.
As Fia has stated, we are all in fact friends.
Yep, sure did.
Well, Fia just stated that she got shot by her friend.
It's true. Singular.
Only Arthur and Fia are friends. Maybe even besties.
At some point, Abigail will just text everyone individually.
Because our flip phone can't do group message.
It's an old phone.
No random group text.
Just the address, and if you want to meet with ... Jack.
Adam will send back.
Sorry, go ahead.
Whenever ?
Who the fuck is Jack?
BDE from HunterNet.
All right, still haven't logged on to that.
You said Morgan sends that. Adam sends 7 exclamation marks. Yes. Jimmy,
so I can't remember the name, but they're the ones that have like the wreath and the snake, like and like their little symbol thing.
Oh yeah.
The Snake Bros.
I'll get back to you on that one, Jimmy. Let me make sure that I don't have other plans first. I don't want to commit to anything first.
I get it. That's cool.
Because I don't want to double book. I gotta see if Coach has anything lined up for me.
No. That's cool, man. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if he's got nothing lined up for me, I will definitely be hitting you up and coming to that.
All right, hell yeah. Bye, Brad. All right.
We gotta actually get nose to the ground. Come on, Jimmy.
Yeah, sure.
Adam taps the middle of his book.
Mm-hmm. Arthur.
Did Sadie ever message or call Arthur?
Not yet.
After the events of that night, Arthur decided to cut his PTO short and try to work a bunch to build up a little income. He gets the... Was it a group chat, or I thought...
Yeah,
for everyone else, it's a group chat. For Abigail, it's individual messages.
He's gonna just like or like acknowledge, like do a little thumbs up on the message. He's not feeling great. He fucked up big time.
Discharged your weapon right into a friend.
His closest friend.
His best friend.
Only friend.
Damn.
Wow.
Not wrong.
Waffle House got you vicious.
Have you been to a Waffle House? It's
Yes.
cutthroat, man.
That's why I'm blaming the
Especially
Waffle House.
Arthur has
Especially
his
on double.
he has his 2 guinea pigs, and then he has people he knows from work, and he doesn't hang out with them. Arthur does not have friends.
What are those guinea pigs' names?
Fluffy and Ralphie.
Those are actually in his background document too.
Oh, you fool!
I named them after my favorite comedians.
They're so getting possessed.
Evil guinea.
Look at Max.
Text
He's
Abigail.
gonna do it
That's something.
for more guinea pigs.
That's
Text
something.
Abigail like, hey, is the father in? Or like a confession or like a council or something.
Sure, stop on by.
Can I do it soon? Like I can be there in like 20 minutes.
Like he's literally right here. Like
Oh,
4.5
word.
feet away.
Word, I'm on my way.
Abigail probably hasn't been home in a week now.
That's fair.
Arthur gets to the church.
Get to the church. Are Morgan and Abigail still there?
Probably.
Cool.
I mean, if he was just texting me and I just said,
Yeah.
yeah, she's still there.
Quick, run. Jesus.
Oh, hey, hey, Morgan.
Just holds out a juice box for Arthur as he enters.
Thanks. Hey, Morgan.
We had an important question answered. Yep, Jen, what kind of juice box are these?
Like juicy juice cherry.
Oh, hell yeah. I die 40.
I love how you said that. All of us are just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't,
It's communion wine.
oh, father.
It's Abigail's communion wine.
Hey. I didn't expect this to be a group session, but since you guys are here.
It's not. The father has offices, or he can be really weird in a confessional if you really want.
I don't know, you guys, especially you, because you were there. How we feeling after our first big boy hunt?
Observe.
That was infinitesimal compared to what's to come. You hear, Abigail.
Useless. I'm feeling useless. Actually,
Hey, you didn't shoot anybody.
well, I also didn't do anything. I'm actually not sure why I was there.
None stuff?
There was not any of that to do. But do you want to talk to the father?
Maybe I'll talk to him first and then talk to you guys. Maybe
Private.
see what he says. I don't know. You guys can sit. I'm not. You guys saw you saw what I did. Morgan, you heard what I did. So.
Like it wasn't on purpose, was it?
It wasn't on purpose. Absolutely not. No, but
The first thing we said before we went in was don't stand in front of people with guns.
I mean, you guys feel safe having me as a teammate?
At least you did something.
I made the situation worse, though.
I don't
missed the
think-
bulk of it.
I think the only
I was a
person
little
who
bit
can.
focused.
I think the only person who can decide if they want you as a teammate is probably via.
Like, maybe this was the wrong move, but I feel like texting someone right at like an hour or two after you shoot them and asking if we're cool is not a thing to do.
Words of
It's
wisdom.
been a few days. It's been a.
And now
it's
is
been
it
a
like
few days.
work? I don't.
You can definitely check in.
Have you considered letting her shoot you back?
Like, no,
I did actually consider that, yeah.
we're not doing that, actually. That seems
Yeah.
worse.
I feel like, isn't that the Bible all about eye for an eye?
It's based on you know what? It's not literal, necessarily.
Necessarily, but... Like,
Some would argue it is. I would say probably don't ask her to shoot you. You know?
what if that's what... Look, like, what if that's what needs to happen, though? Like...
I don't think it is.
Not for nothing. There's a lot of places you could put a bullet that won't really like kill a person.
I believe you.
I feel like she should get to shoot me.
I mean,
Place I found her.
he found one of those places. It's just, listen, we're gonna get hurt a lot, and by we, I don't mean me. I mean you guys. You guys are gonna get hurt a lot, and hurting each other, maybe not the best place to start.
That's why I'm wondering if I should even continue down this.
We're a mess,
I mean, I'm not gonna deny
bit.
that.
but
Like, if
I mean,
this is like going to a job interview and like throwing up on the guy, like, that's a very bad like initial impression.
No, I feel like it's like more like a first day on the job and you accidentally get fryer grease on a coworker.
Would you not be immediately fired after that though?
Emily, evens or odds?
Even.
Hey.
Fryer grease pops in the restaurant, but you managed to avoid the splash.
But I'm like the actual point here. Arthur, is it like everybody's gonna mess up? We don't know what we're doing. I'm not okay. It's new, and everyone was freaking out because when's the last time a giant doll made out of other dolls assaulted you? I'm guessing never.
That would be a good guess, yeah.
So give yourself a little grace, is all I'm saying. And leave it to Fia whether or not she can forgive you.
Also, she's kind of been through it, right? Like the last
Exactly.
thing.
Keeps getting hurt.
I wonder if that's a power.
Getting hurt?
Well, it'd be kind of cool if she could like absorb that
Uh-huh.
power and like throw it back. I mean, that's a thing that can be done.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Maybe next time I shoot her, it'll be on purpose because she's like, "Hey, shoot me so I can build up a charge," and then
No,
bang.
no.
You ever seen Black Panther?
You know what? Yeah. Okay, but none of us have a magic suit. So
Up until a week ago, I could make a fucking energy field around myself. So who knows?
I'm not saying it's off the table forever. I'm just saying, like, maybe that's an advanced move.
Well, taking what you guys said to heart, I guess I'll hit up Fia. Dude,
Sophia,
you think this could?
it's been a couple days.
Yeah.
What have you been doing? Have you just been laying up and resting, or did you go back to work? Or
I gotta go back to work. Bills gotta be paid.
it's true, bills do got to be paid.
Like, alright, yeah, sure, I got shot and burned and I'm gonna look like shit behind the bar, but hey, whatever.
Strangely enough, like after the first night of rest, the bullet hole's gone. It's still sore, but the wound's not there anymore, Fia. And you know, like, sure, you know, like some bumps, some scrapes, a cut here or there, like, can heal quicker sometimes, but a bullet hole?
I mean, there was the whole, like, glass, shoving itself out of me and healing before, so, like...
Yeah, but that was
at this
after
point-
some very beautiful woman bathed in light kissed you.
well, I have Sadie here with me, so clearly there's
Oh.
another very beautiful.
Alright.
Don't say anything about the beautiful lady in light kissing you either, did you?
No.
She
No.
did not.
No.
Just gonna task it.
All right, Sophia, you are back to
Yep.
work, back at your
Yep.
dive bars and your good times, and one night, this night,
Keeps getting up.
Oh no,
I feel like
he's
that's
getting
a
a
bad
bath.
sign.
Hope it's a hat.
That's
Hooray!
Oh no, it's the hat.
at the end of a bar, there's one of the most eccentric patrons you've seen in a hot minute here. He looks well dressed, but it's odd clothes. He's got like a little top hat. He's got like a tailored like suit jacket, but it's got like the penguin like whooshies out of the back.
Oh, the
A penguin.
Oh yeah, tail cut.
Yeah.
The tails.
Yeah, tails. Thank you guys.
Tails. Yeah. So dated. Very dated.
Looks dated, but also modern. Like the materials are like somebody who has either had a costume commissioned or somebody who makes his own clothes.
Makes his own.
Your
Gotcha.
choice to decide.
A pervert.
Okay. Okay. I'll get to him when I get to him. You know, I'm not going out of my way. Like, I will get
Right.
to him in the order in which people fucking showed up. So,
Eventually, you get to him.
yeah.
At some point in the random chaos that is a dive bar in downtown LA.
What you drinking there?
Oh, hello. I would like a Moscow Mule, your finest vodka.
Vodka.
Your finest vodka. Yes,
Very hence
that.
to Moscow.
That, yes. Yes, vodka.
Yeah.
Heavy on
Okay.
the vodka, if you could.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
My ratatouille.
Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever I've got as far as top shelf goes, we're making a mule.
Smirnoff.
Weird.
That's
Weird.
right,
Oh,
Jen.
God.
That's right.
oh, that's the top shelf. Oh no,
Smirnoff is my top shelf.
Dive bar.
Or
That's fair. That's fair.
That's the dive bar that had Canadian whiskey.
you're lucky it don't start and stop in Southern Comfort.
Right.
Anyway.
And PBR.
Okay. We're not necessarily pouring it extra strong because, like, I don't know this guy, right? I don't
Right.
know his tolerance. We are, however, doing the trick of, like, I'm putting a straw in there and I'm pouring a little extra down the straw when he's not looking.
Classic bartender 101.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
He takes the stupid brass mug.
It's our stupid mugs.
I hate those mugs.
Sips from the straw. Heavens. Oh, it feels I feel the tingle of the warmth already.
Yeah, well, I mean, to steal a good line, if it doesn't burn going down, I can be sure it's bad for you.
Touche, barkeep. Touche. Tell me, have you seen anything cool or interesting lately?
Yeah, there's a really good clown show down at the pier the other day.
Ah, yes, the clowns.
Yep.
I myself do not humor such lowbrow comedy, but
No,
you know, I'll be honest with you, clowns freak me out.
that's fair. That's fair. Me too. Especially after that show.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not my regular cup of tea.
One absconded with my cousin many years ago.
What?
indeed.
And I'm so sorry to hear that. Here, local, or just like?
Yes, it was upon the pier of the Saint of Monica's.
Stroke. Okay. Yeah. So same pier. How about that?
It's odd. Odd that that same clown would be here so many years later.
I didn't say it was the same clown, just the same pier.
Yes. After being gunned down by the police some decades ago.
Okay, that does sound like the same clown, actually. How the fuck do you know he was here?
One does not question the mysteries and the uncertainties of the universe.
No, one very much questions all of those.
One should not delve too deep, for answers drive to madness.
Okay. Okay, mental note to self, this man's cut off.
One drink maximum.
Can I get you anything else while you're here? You waiting for someone? What's,
I am just doing a brief check-in on family.
You have family here?
In
Well,
town,
of course,
in
I
town, yes, we discussed
Yeah.
this. My cousin.
We got abducted.
Yeah, she had been abducted
Oh, but got her back?
decades ago.
Got her back decades ago.
Yes.
What's her name?
I think you know.
I mean, there's a lot of people here in the city.
Yes, there are many abducted by clowns on a pier. And to be fair, there was like 7 girls that had been abducted by that clown. But
And that's just one clown.
there's
Again,
one clown.
this is
You
LA.
can't trust any clowns. They are the spawns of Satan.
Well, alright, I don't...
Demonic powers and possessions. Weavers of balloon into animal.
Okay, that one's not that. That's just...
Is he wrong?
You know what?
Careful!
Okay.
Careful with what you speak. You've not seen what they can do.
I've seen... Yeah.
Question not my wisdom, young Thea.
Imagine just putting a hand right on her face.
Like literally, it is close.
Can you...
It's just
Can
too
you...
woozy from blood loss to fight him back right now. Just
Okay, alright, can I ask you to
Break
keep
your
your
hand,
hands on
nerd.
your side of the bar?
Backs up.
Thank you. Okay, so your Sadie's, you said she was...
I never said Sadie.
Then who the fuck are we talking about?
Who are we talking about? Anyways, I just wish to observe the love interest of my dear, sweet cousin. And I will say, wonderful mule aside, finishes the drink. I find you wanting. Away! And gets up off the bar and scuttles out.
You didn't close your tab! Fuck it. God damn it.
got squirreled.
Our cousin is just a treat.
That's right. Bring back the aways in chat, guys. It's been a hot minute since this NPC existed.
God.
Okay.
Crossovers. Universal crossovers.
I'm just pulling phone out of me and it's like, you got a weird cousin that likes top hats?
Hey, you have some text from your group project.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, those can wait. Send this one.
See how I weave it all together?
Yeah,
So distracted by the nonsense.
what was the last message I got? Was it the, hey, you coming, or?
Yeah.
I'm at work. I'm at work. I can't.
Until when?
It's fucking bar. So what? Like 3, 4, easy.
No, that works for me, but group chat.
Excuse me.
Okay, I guess I'll see you at 3.
Adam sends back a thumbs up.
AM, to be clear.
Another one.
Yeah.
Followed by most of these have been at night or in the early morning.
Also, Arthur shoulders better, so, don't worry about that, I guess. ... Send.
Looks through the group chat to figure out what I've missed.
Fia said she can't come to the meeting because she's at work. Then it was, well, what time do you get off work? 3 or 4 in the morning? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Morgan being like, that's fine. Adam being like, most of these things usually are 3 or 4 in the morning. It's cool.
Right.
They really fucking are.
And then Fia says she'll be there. And by the way, shoulders better, so don't worry about it. ...
Responding to Fia first. Glad to hear it. Sorry again. And I can make... And I can... That works for me. I can do that.
I'm gonna get on HunterNet. Shoot an email to BDE.
What's
Ask him about his time. So, what does he have? Any sort of availabilities around 3 a.m.?
The fuck is this?
Killer in quotes.
Oh. Yeah, no. 3's fine. I'll be there. Be prepared.
Oh, there's gonna be 6 of us.
You get an email. It's like, be prepared, and a gif of Scar from Lion King.
Where was the meeting at? Did it say?
Random
Where was
address.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insert
anyone need a ride?
First text.
So what?
Does anyone need a ride?
I'll look up the address, see how far it is from campus.
A decent bit.
I'll need one if you don't mind swinging by campus.
Fia, when you go to bust down where weirdo guy was at, and you go to dump the ice in the sink, you never saw him do anything with the cup. You never saw him take anything out, only drinking, or put anything in. But when you dump the ice at the top now, where where it would have been at the bottom of the ice, are 2 crisp $100 bills.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Those go in my pocket. Because we don't report cash tips.
That's right. In this economy.
We don't report.
Any economy.
But how did he get them on the bottom of the cup? Inside the bottom of the cup. How?
That question runs through my mind for a half second before I'm like, you know what? The man said don't question it.
She's learning. She learns. Emily, second shift is coming to an end, and you finally are able to check your phone.
All right. I scroll through all the messages. I go, well, if it's not too late, I'll need a ride.
You got it. Just text me an address to pick you up at.
At Waffle House number 33, because there's not really any in California, but whatever.
There is in our make-believe world. In our
They got
make-believe world.
vampires and demons. You think there's not a Waffle House in
In our
California?
make-believe world, Pentex exists, and you can't tell me Waffle House is not part of that subsidiary.
So I didn't need to Google LA grocery stores. Cool.
This two works at the Waffle House on the corner of El Paso and
Somebody
Santa
put in the
Monica
hash
or some shit.
browns.
I don't know.
All right. You guys go about around like 2:30 or so. Arthur makes the rounds of driving in the van, picking up anybody who said they'd need a ride.
He stopped at a grocery store and then got a cookie cake that says "I'm sorry."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it picks up. We'll say Emily first, and then Adam.
All right. Is anybody not actually showing up for the meeting? Okay, cool. Perfect.
Well,
Then you all make it to meeting place. At your various times and various means of transportation, you all end up in front of a storage unit facility. 24/7.
Well, this is not the kind of place a girl would come alone.
Oh, that's a good thing you aren't alone.
Check my pistol.
Yeah,
Fully loaded. Put it away.
this is for you.
An entire cookie cake.
It's not a small one. It's like a good-sized cookie cake.
Oh, it's like the big one.
It's the big one. Sorry, that's for me. Is that supposed? What is that supposed for the? Is that for the shoulder? Like it's legit
not-
fine. Like even
I mean,
when it pulls down.
It's still like I'm glad you're. I'm really glad you're feeling it, but like it's still
The damnedest thing.
good for you.
Okay.
Regardless of what,
Cool.
like this isn't like a everything's cool. It's just like I am sorry.
No, we were in a difficult situation. I appreciate the apology. I do request that you maybe work on your aim just a little bit.
I didn't bring
Also,
my
who
gun this time.
wants cookie cake?
Maybe after.
I mean, I'll have a bite.
Starving
Yeah,
college
like
student's hand slowly goes up.
Yeah, no, like we're just kind of ripping the
it's-
top off of
if
it.
it's for
like,
free,
here,
like,
okay, here, everyone.
It's free food.
I worked a double. If this isn't breakfast food, I'm down.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just closed, so yeah.
Tastes home.
I do not. But I appreciate the offer
What?
of cookie cake.
No, I know. Are you vegan?
What?
I don't know what we're about to go into. I don't know
Exactly.
if,
This could be your last chance to eat a cookie cake ever. Okay.
Last thing I want to do is die with a sour stomach.
I mean, you're going to meet a person whose online name is BDE. You're worried about a little bit of cookie cake?
ADE 6969.
I don't know what we're going into. So I'd like to make a good first impression.
Okay.
Well, shall we?
All right.
As the group begins to approach the front door, which is clearly locked with like a numeric keypad and stuff, it just buzzes. Like it's somebody inside is granting entry.
Grab the door, pull it open.
Quit glancing
Thanks.
around for cameras.
There are so many cameras.
Good. Got through about psychics. That's something else to be in there. Yeah.
Let's step inside.
Head inside.
Yeah, going in.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, nothing spooky or creepy jumps out at you as you enter into the hallways and the rows of storage units. Perception investigations. Difficulties are 6.
Just to.
1.
Zero.
Twos have it.
Technically, mine's a 1 because mine should be a 7. I just didn't change it up.
You don't have investigation.
I don't have investigation.
We are
Okay,
waiting
good.
on Fia.
Yep, sorry.
It's okay.
This menu's not cooperating with me. Investigation and what?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh.
Thank me. Oh, hey, I owe you a willpower roll first.
If you, yeah, sure.
Oh no!
You did that to yourself.
Sure did.
Thank you for being honest, Lexi. 1 second. Let's look at that again.
Yeah.
Just
In the
refamiliarize
meantime.
ourselves. Okay, cool. So go ahead and make me your perception investigation roll at a difficulty 8.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Let's go.
but Fia, you're kind of still a little groggy. You didn't really get a lot of sleep for. In your dreams,
Yeah.
you were back on the pier. This time, you know, the events play out very similarly. You're there, you're Emily, you're running with Sadie, and you're getting away, and you're victorious, and you're standing over the bubbly, gooey, oozing away body of Sparkles the clown. It's the first time you know the name. That's weird. And he was just like so thankful that things turned out good and right. And you turn back around and Sadie's face is painted, fully clowned up, rows of razor sharp teeth in her mouth. And she's breathing heavy, like something's coming into her, or she's coming into her own, or something. And she looks at you. Huh? And you wake up in a cold sweat.
I hate that laugh so much.
That was your nightmare. That was your nightmare.
Yeah,
that flaw that
that
you
was the
took.
nightmare.
React to it.
Yep.
Don't react to it.
Cool.
But now here you are, hours later,
Now here I am.
after work and everything.
After
it's
work.
fine. It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
Absolutely just a dream. Between that and the guy at the counter, or at the bar.
Oh no.
It's fine.
His family tree is a mess.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm still carrying the cookie cake as we're going through, by
Yep.
the way.
All right, so that was a bunch of 2 successes and 0 successes, and one success. You all are wandering around through these rows. Nothing's really standing out to you. You're not really discerning or seeing anything, and there's no like voice guiding you or person like over the PA. Just seems like a empty storage unit facility.
Word. Well, I'd like to attempt a perception intuition. Kind of find out which way we should be going.
Vibe check. Check your gut.
Indeed.
Anybody else have any other ideas for where they should be going or trying to find their way here?
I'm gonna try to activate the sight thing. I don't remember what it's called.
Second sight?
Second sight.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to try to do that. You can just spend a point of conviction. That sweet, sweet, delicious, yummy conviction. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
So precious.
Burn a point of conviction if that's what you want to do.
I'm just gonna say, which way do we go? Because cameras.
I'm feeling.
Oh.
I got 3 successes of diff 6.
That's all. I'm giving everybody a chance to chime in with what they do
I'll
or how
spend
they
that
do it.
point.
Yeah.
Just following.
I mean, I'll just call out, hey, Mr. BDE 6969, where do you want us to go?
Abigail and Emily are calling out. Adam is second sighting. Arthur's just following. Morgan is.
Is there a Unit 69?
There is a Unit 69.
I'm gonna start heading for Unit 69.
Thea, what are you doing?
I'm following Abigail, like
Follow the nun.
beside the nun the whole time.
That makes sense.
All right. Abigail's just like standing there and it's like, no. And just starts heading in. Morgan, with your intuition, you're just like, yeah, that feels right. As you follow, like, and you're going in the same direction as Abigail. And Adam, with your second sight activated, maybe it's just some like weird like neon paint that's only active on some kind of like spectrum or scale of light, but down towards the end of the hall there's like an arrow pointing right, bathed in light,
Goes.
in the same direction Morgan and Abigail and the others are walking.
Follows right along.
And you follow right along, and Abigail, you come across storage unit 69. There's no lock on the door.
Okay.
Adam, when you approach and you see there's the same like kind of like painted scratchy letters of lair written out across the door.
I'll like knock twice.
Of course it's his lair. Of course it's his lair.
Why wouldn't it be?
You guys do not see anything saying lair.
No, but
Yeah.
was that out loud?
Yeah, that's out loud.
Yeah.
He wrote lair on the door of it in this paint,
Edgy.
I'm guessing.
He can probably hear us.
L-A-I-R.
Hey, knock knock.
Hey, do you want some cookies or cookie cake?
It's open. It sounds the voice sounds really far away, given how like narrow the storage unit looks.
No questions. Just lifts the gate.
You lift
Hold
the
up.
gate. You lift the gate up. Oh wait, Morgan, what?
So say, hold up.
Sounded far away. It must be close.
Mm,
That's how Wendy boys work,
I
right?
guess I have to just walk in.
But it's open.
I mean, the
He told us
priest
to
told
be here.
Yeah.
Look, I heal quicker than
everybody
any
else-
of y'all fucking apparently, so
Everybody
I'm
else
going-
feel like we've been getting tested.
Did cross my mind, yeah, but
maybe.
what
Ooh,
kind of
actually-
test?
I don't think we're gonna pass any test by turning around and leaving.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about leaving. I mean, check the door before we just kind of open it willy nilly.
I don't know how to do that, so be my guest.
Didn't Adam just do that though? Like he looked at it and says lair. We're good.
We're not trying to offend you, Jack. We're just being weird out here.
No, it's cool. Paranoia comes with the job. You're doing great.
Doing
Is
great.
there any? I look fine. I take another look at the door, looking a little closer. Are there any signs of? I fucking check for traps. That's what I do. I check.
I'm rolling, literally, that's all I want to do. Roll a perception investigation.
That is what we're looking for. Love it. I love the paranoia.
Four successes.
I love the paranoia is already deep within the group.
Come here. Hey, the door's open. I'm very far away from the door. Sure, let's just dance on in there. 4 successes.
So some people just have trust issues for some reason. I just don't understand what happened to you in your life to make you that way. There does not appear to be any traps upon it.
Yeah, it told us.
Cool. I'm gonna. Here, hang on. I got this. I don't want any of y'all to hurt yourself. I'll fucking open the door.
You lift up the rolly metal door, and there's no storage unit, but a staircase going down.
What?
Layers are down.
I guess, but this doesn't feel up to code.
What?
That's what you're worried about? Adam just goes past Fia and everyone else just starts going down the stairs.
Fia makes like that sweeping, like, like after you, gesture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going into the lair.
As soon as
Oh,
Arthur
yeah.
walks by, Fia tries to trip Arthur down the stairs.
Wow.
Dex brawl.
That's a
Dex brawl, Fia.
Dex brawl, right?
This is not a wrestling move. This is not a drop toe hold because that would not be subtle.
Yeah.
That would not be subtle.
Just standard diff?
Yep.
God damn it. Okay.
Arthur, give me a Dex Athletics.
Do.
Ooh, I was about to say down goes Fraser. Fender.
Pierce.
Arthur, as the defender, your feet collide with Fia's feet. Like you both kind of like go to like move at the same time, and it's totally an accident. But you stumble, but you keep your feet. You do not go tumbling down the stairs.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
find a
yeah,
trap?
no, sorry.
I didn't know. Yeah, sorry.
My big feet got in the way. I'm so
You're
sorry.
good. Here.
Can I empathy check that?
You sure can.
Can I hear this from behind?
Yeah. Sophia, do me a favor and go ahead and roll manipulation subterfuge for lying.
Yup.
Don't forget your merits and flaws, Fia.
That's a perception empathy, right?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And I don't even have empathy.
So Arthur, fully believing that his good friend Fia would never intentionally do that, just carries on with his normal life, blissfully unaware, unlike Adam and Abigail, who are just like,
Just gives her like a look.
Just the tone of her voice makes it sound like it's not.
Like,
Like that's sarcasm if he's ever heard it.
Down the stairs.
wasn't gonna fucking kill him.
Focused.
you guys just, at the bottom of the stairs, there is yet another door. This one's just normal looking. It almost feels like this was part of this was a basement, but the entrance to the basement has been obfuscated amongst all the storage facilities and everything, hiding it in a sea of other doors.
Yeah.
He's using World of Darkness terms for words like hidden. And I
Weird.
don't know how to feel about that.
Weird.
Checking this door too.
No traps on this door either.
Oh.
The fucking paranoia.
Hey, you guys remember like a day ago when that hotel exploded?
I was commenting on how well your rolls are, not anything.
Oh, that too. Hell yeah. But I'm just
Yes.
saying, y'all remember that?
No, I don't
A
remember.
good
anything,
15 minutes after we left.
Getting arrested kind of didn't help with that.
Knock, knock, knock.
Still open. Voice sounds way closer.
Doggy, doggy.
You guys filter in, and there's a young, late teens, maybe early 20s. Clearly they, them. Kind of very, like, gender fluidy. Haircut. Nothing on the sides or the back. Just one big swoop. Bunch of shitty tattoos up the left arm.
How shitty are we talking?
Like, they look like chicken scratch marks.
You do those tattoos yourself?
Yeah, you want one? I've got my gun, like, right over. Like, water's
No,
over.
That's just God says no.
God said yes to me, but I mean, hey, to each their own.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I do.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you guys are is literally opening up like a drawer on top of like a little workstation, pulling out like ink bottle and the little caps for it, like sets that, and then it's like, oh wait, right. Cellophane over the work area, then puts the cap down. Smear some
When we roll
Vaseline.
for infection.
Smear some Vaseline.
I can smell the soap again, and I need another tattoo.
Yeah.
Anyways, so hi, welcome to the wonderful world of hunting. I'm Jack, aka BDE6969. How you doing?
Gotcha.
Fine.
Going.
Marginally less confused than I was when we started.
I'm more confused.
Experience grants
You're less confused.
grants wisdom. So hell yeah, good on you, friend. You are as they're working, like reaches over to like one keyboard on Odessa's side, like alt tab, like flying through windows. Adam. Yeah, and he's got like your school records, fucking like DMV, everything just pulled up already. I'm like, Adam. Hell yeah, Adam.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're finding your footing in this thing, in this stuff.
It's definitely been a ride so far.
Okay, hold on. Do you have that on all of us?
I know.
You know what?
Well, that explains the comment from earlier.
I know everything, sister.
Okay, you can't know everything.
How?
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, it is.
What can I not know?
What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Python? Fucking really? Get over here. Pats a stool next to the tattoo gun.
Okay, rolls sleeve up, arm out. You know the shitty little like S thing? That's hit me up.
Oh. Yeah, I got you. For sure. Starts tattooing.
Perception, empathy on that, yeah, sure.
Go for it. Green Jeans 4777. Thank you so much for that sub. Yeah.
Somebody's getting that ass.
Shitty middle school ass coming right up.
I will gladly waste that botch right there. Hell yeah.
So, you guys have gotten the nice, good Catholic version. Fia, you know that they are not moving in the marking of an S on your forearm.
Yeah.
You can
buddy.
feel that.
You're looking at
buddy.
them.
Oh, buddy.
So, you guys have gotten the nice, good Christian version of what it is to do what we do. Praise God. So we, the more seasoned, the more vets, the more, been doing this a while kind of folk, we all do things a little bit different, and we just like to make sure that all you new guys, you newbies, you noobs, get all the perspectives you can, and you can decide how you want to do things. So, I'm going to warn you, I'm a little bit more crass and vulgar than the father. So if I'm going to offend any ears...
I'll try not to cry.
Earmuffs. Awesome.
Fuck out said it was okay.
Fia, they get done with your tattoo, and there's just the number 24 on your forearm.
But do I look like Jack Bauer to you?
24 miles per hour, the airspeed of an unladen swallow.
Okay, I deserve that.
Does a suck it gesture. Just chops.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker, present it. No, wait, you're not my type. I'm sorry.
I'm everybody's type.
You're so not.
But you're right. I am not a cute magic girl that always wears sundresses. Sleeping with what some would perceive to be the potential enemy. Hell yeah, sister. That's what I'm talking about. We gotta mix it up sometimes. Goes to dab you up.
Magic.
Is that a question we want to ask? Yeah?
I kind of want.
How does girl get in music venue in downtown LA and just suddenly manifest in Santa Monica Pier? That's not a weird question to ask or think of at all.
It is a weird question. It's one I've been thinking on. What about that makes her maybe the enemy?
Like I said, based off of perception, some would say her being one of the others, would perceive her outright as an enemy. That's all I'm saying.
Others? What others? What are we talking about others?
Vamps, demons, werewolves, zombies, ghosts, poltergeists.
Okay, I don't use any of those things.
Others.
I feel like I would have noticed if she were any of those other things.
Your girl teleported, Fia.
Okay, but what can teleport?
Will workers is what some of them call them. Some of us call them mages, things like that.
Okay, it's a partial magic.
Warlocks. I saw a warlock arc a bolt of electricity around a skyscraper one time. It was fucking badass.
I think I saw that
Sounds
movie.
cool as shit.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bogart this conversation.
No, it's fine. I kind of brought up the girlfriend. I invoked Sadie.
You did.
I did.
You did.
And we know you care about her a lot.
So I assumed it was something at the club that had teleported or transported her.
No.
You're saying it was herself?
I'm saying it was her. Why would a demon give up a sweet piece like that?
So the clown didn't do it? Clown didn't just summon her and teleport her? That's what I thought happened.
Clown? With a ghost?
Okay.
At the risk of.
This is why I said I'm more confused. There's so much more on the,
I'm here letting you guys ask all the questions.
You are. You are.
What's up?
All right.
How can I help you? Let me help you.
Why would those that can do, magic, like mages and stuff, be considered the enemy?
Because they're not normal
Is my
human.
question.
Are we normal humans though?
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
Can you
do
teleport?
Normal.
Can you teleport 20 city blocks?
No, but I can make like a. Like an
Yeah,
energy
you were
field.
granted gifts by God. or aliens, or some other thing, or some like genetic thing going back. Some even say we're angels.
No, I've seen an
They're
angel.
just people.
All right. I guess elephant in the room. How do you get all this information?
That is the glory of my creed. That's right, brothers and sisters, my creed. We all have those. Usually, hunters exist within some kind of little subset of parameters. It's usually based off core moral value or, actions right in the moment. Like Emily beats the shit out of things with expensive high heels. You're going to run out of money so fast if that's going to keep being your weapon of choice, girl.
I know. I need to find out how to make them not melt.
You don't use that power with them. You always break shit with that. They will always break. Eventually, they will always break.
I mean, look at me. Where am I going to be hiding equipment?
Oh, I can show you a
better.
few places.
We can get you like.
I mean,
We can
comfortably.
get you like some like web gear and like some like netting, some stuff like that. We can go full Black Widow ScarJo on you.
I mean,
Redesign head to toe. Let's go. Let's do it.
you're kind of selling me on that.
Hell yeah, I am.
She has a pretty good career.
Right? Tosses you a tape measure. I just need your measurements. I'll get right on that at some point.
How long have you been doing this?
I don't know how I feel about giving you all my measurements.
Then don't.
That's what you want to keep to
Then
yourself.
don't get sweet gear. I don't know what to tell you, sis.
To be fair, Emily. they
Also,
probably
how do you not
have-
already know your measurements?
I mean, I do. You don't see me unrolling this tape.
I was just being polite and offering the tape. I know that sometimes like weight fluctuates, especially when you have a very active double shift job. Waffle House employee file pops up on the computer.
I still don't agree with that write-up.
Listen, what happens at the Waffle House stays at the Waffle House. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? I don't question. I'm still mad it's not a Tekken stage. Anywho, how long have I been doing this? Which part? The helping noobs or the hunt in general or what?
Hunt in general.
Hunt in general, I, unless something new has popped up, have been the youngest imbuement in history of hunters since I was 7.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
the chosen one.
Yeah, some werewolves like ripped and tore through my fucking through my family's campsite. It was great.
oh, I am so
shit.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Listen, the first time's always the roughest. That's not true. Things get worse. But it's never good. It's never good. Ever.
Very good.
Hey, you guys had the cult of fucking Beelzebub. It's
Called a what?
I'd take that. I'd take that over the fucking werewolf murder family party.
Jack, do
Yeah.
you need a hug?
Yeah. Do you want a hug?
Listen, this was like 14 years ago. Fine.
Okay, we're giving you a hug.
Jack says that, yeah, Adam's moving in to give them a hug.
Ew.
I'm respecting personal space.
They're no personal space.
You know what?
Recommend.
This is why I do it. This is why I do it because newbie hunters still have a soul. Hell yeah. Hugs back. Anybody who hugs him.
Oh, Fia's doing the I'm getting arms locked around your spine, squeezing just a little, and
Yeah.
lifting.
Yep,
Yeah,
just- Hell yeah. Yep. See, told you
Yeah,
I was your
that-
told you I was
that's from
your
the
told
other
you I was your
side.
type. I told you. The squeeze proves it. Squeeze proves it.
no, it doesn't.
Hard evidence on film.
Nope.
On film. One of the security camera pops up. See, proof. Thea's my best friend.
I can't be your best friend. I'm Arthur's best friend.
Aw.
Careful of that friendship.
Well,
Only friend.
Oh, so
between you and me, whispering as you have them lifted. It's like, I wouldn't shoot you in the back.
You also haven't given me a cookie cake, so sets them down.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, no. Hunter life's hard, and there's no reason it should be hard all the time. So like, and I understand, like, I get it. Like, you know, finding your way, like, you know, as a kid versus finding your way as adults. I mean, kid, there's a bit more imagination. There's a bit more room of, oh my God, no, of course monsters are real. I watched werewolves tear my family apart. But anyways, so anything I can do to help you guys out, that's what I'm here to do. That's why I extended the invite.
You said something about creeds.
Yeah. So there's like, there's 9 creeds. We don't talk about one of them.
Why not?
Because, listen. Okay, so I'm sure none of you know each other's like origin stories and backstories and stuff yet. But sometimes, you know, people take the job real serious, like. And so, like, you know, sometimes, you know, people are all about, no, kill all the things. All the things, no matter the cost. You know, sometimes you just catch a vamp unaware in an alleyway. Sometimes, you know, no, that's a zombie on that bus with 20 school children. Fuck them kids.
So the...
So overkill.
We call...
How is it overachievers?
We call those ones waywards, and all of us can go that way.
What, the ones who say,
Okay,
screw
then.
it, let the kids die?
The ones that say, screw it, I'm
No.
going to blow up that bus, I don't care, the kids are on there.
I missed a leap there.
Or, you know, like the ones that say, fuck that music venue, I don't care if anybody made it out, all those demon hosts have to die.
I was kind of wondering about that.
Oh.
Would that
I
be the
take
guy
it.
that we ran into the alley later?
I don't know. I
think it was in-
do not know.
Bob?
I believe you guys ran into Bob. Yeah, Bob. Bob's very book talk, morally gray, kind of. But I don't think he's murder babies level of gone off the rails. I don't think. I haven't checked anything.
Okay.
Though he is vision, so vision and waywards are technically vision. So it might be.
Is that the one with the extreme ordnance I heard?
The hand cannon. Yeah, Bob really likes his big cows.
That was a big ass gun.
So,
That's
So,
why,
hold on,
that's why
so-
we left. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
so we have homeless Bob the Vision, and everybody goes crazy and wayward. Like, what are we?
That is a great question. So, Emily, with your burning wrath of footwear, your killer heels, your stiletto sabers, well, that is a zeal. That is vengeance. That is Avengers is what your creed likes to call themselves. You are also like a fucking kill 'em all, but not at like, you know, crazy levels. I bet
is this some-
I bet your stuff is more like, you know, like Hulk smash, get angry, oh shit, my shit glowing, fuck yeah, let's kill it.
So is this why you want to put me in the Black Widow outfit? I see.
Right? But
wouldn't make
technically,
no
if we
sense.
were being comic book accurate, though, if you had the other Avenger basic power, that'd be a lot better for like the wrist gauntlet taser things.
Now I'm curious, where do I fall in this umbrella?
Well, what do you do? Emily's obvious. They already told me that their shoes keep breaking.
I can do this, and like an energy field comes around me, and monsters
shit.
can't get through it.
Oh shit. Arthur, you are also Zeal. But you are not the way of Avenger. You are the way of Defender. You are keep the others safe, keep the innocent safe, keep my teammates safe when you're not shooting them in the back. And, you know, that stuff.
Kind of like puffs up a little bit, like, all right, cool.
Very on brand, security guard, etc., etc., etc. Usually cops and security guards and stuff like that usually end up being defenders. Usually.
So does ACAB include defenders?
Huh?
Never mind. Bad joke.
No, thoughtful joke. Probably. Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Also, what if we don't know what we do?
Yeah.
Well, somebody doesn't have a bullet hole through them anymore. So I dare say you might know what you do.
I assumed that was something to do with, like, I don't know, the church or leftover, because, like, you know, I had some glass in me, and then this really pretty person kissed me, and then that got better.
Angel.
I figured
It was definitely an angel.
You were touched by an angel.
That's a horrible joke if you're making the reference I think you're making.
The way Abigail has been describing it, I don't think it's a joke in a
Okay.
quite literal sense.
Okay,
No,
but I
it was-
assumed it was left over from whatever that was.
That was like a week ago, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, but, like, so that was only, like, 3 or 4 days between that and getting shot, so, like, I don't know how long that stuff, like, what's the half-life on angel energy?
I don't know. Depends on the angel. Anyways, if you do have, like, the Healy power thing, you are like your best friend Arthur. You're also a defender. You just have a different power than the one Arthur's got.
Oh, that means I'm a
Arthur,
bastard
good news. You can get super healing, too, in case somebody shoots you in the back.
Cool.
Oh.
It's a man. Vengeance, or zeal. Dang. Y'all gonna be, like, murder stomping things.
I genuinely don't know.
That's cool, Bagans. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. You'll figure it out eventually. Maybe at some point the heralds will tell you. It's cool. Listen,
Assuming
performance
we all-
issues are a normal, common thing when you're first starting out and learning. You'll get better. It just takes practice. It takes time, champ. You'll get there.
I know that I was able to kick a girl back through a wall and have her impaled.
Dang.
You did do that.
That's not something I can normally do.
That poor girl.
To be fair, it's also the girl that stabbed Fia with the glass.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that... I mean, might have... It sounds like was a demon host, so might have actually been the demon, not the girl?
Hey,
Probably.
maybe. That sounds likely.
So, in that case, bitch might have already been dead.
I know that.
No, they need living hosts in order to inhabit them and then come through to the other side.
Oh, okay, well,
I, mean,
bitch
I
was
know
still
I was
alive.
already hurting a bit after or before that, but after that, I know I was hurting more. I don't know if
Ah,
it was
yay,
just
we got our first
adrenaline.
mercy. What's going on, martyr? Guess what your powers do?
I'm gonna guess hurt me and make me stronger.
Yeah! Like Jesus.
I'm gonna be entirely honest. I was struggling to figure out how to describe demand.
I'm really glad that you figured out a way.
I'm gonna wait for Fia to get that, because
What?
life's been kicking Fia's ass.
With how much she's been getting hurt, I agree.
Yeah. Martyrdom. Oh,
It's a good thing that it's a good thing she's got the fucking healing.
Is it? Because you're the martyr.
We got
She's the one that's been more fucked up so far.
we got 2 different tanks. We got 2 DPS.
Oh, who's our healer?
Not me.
If I
Oh my
had-
God,
I
is it
focused up, I can
is
see
it the
what-
sister? Is the sister our healer?
No. I can't do anything like that.
She could heal you. You've probably been healed by her.
You talk to. Oh, is that a thing?
I don't think that's a thing.
I
What's
need
not-
healing.
What's not a thing?
The thing.
What did
Talking to
you do?
people?
When we were cleaning off
Would you
those
classify-
in that basement, you did something. You shouted "stop" at something. I thought you were
Yeah, I yelled at the monster. The demon. Yelled at the demon.
I mean, both work. Both are applicable titles. Monster, demon.
Coil man.
Squares and rectangles.
So like, are you more of a no, everything's good, like kind of person? Or are you more of a hey, sometimes life's fucked up and we make questionable decisions, but that doesn't mean just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy,
Jack, we live in LA,
right?
so
There's a lot of moral gray out here. Have you been to Hollywood? Jesus Christ, Danny.
that's the point I'm trying to make. Don't say Danny in front of Emily. She's
He
really
owes me a
sensitive.
contract. So.
I'm sure he'll happily give you one.
If he
As
was
many auditions I'm on, I better get it.
You're missing the tonal part of that, Emily, in that
Yeah.
you
The
probably
monster is just a
don't
scumbag.
want one.
Danny Summerfield? I don't know. I've been told not to talk about Danny.
If you're going to tell her Danny is awful, then I will allow it.
He's an LA recruiter. Of course he's awful.
Like extra.
Right. I mean, that just comes with the territory.
I mean, okay,
Monster,
so
or
I
is it just a toy bag?
both. He is a dirtbag, no question. LA sleaze, typical, perfect, standard, dime a dozen. But we don't really know what Danny is. Like, some say he's like a thrall of a demonic presence. Some say he's just a gold to a vampire. We don't really know, and we can't ever really manage to like catch him.
Well, all the girls who had contract marks were there to meet Danny.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just an unfortunate coincidence.
Emily,
Emily,
My thing is,
Oh, my Lord.
a lot of people would want him dead, then wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Thought so.
But at what cost?
just
Look,
strange.
he works
I
with
like
Tom
it.
Cruise. I know there's some shady stuff that goes.
That's just Scientology, which is its own whole thing. Freaking don't get me started on that one.
Do they have hunters?
What, Scientologists? Nah, they're all
Isn't that like a
science.
fake religion?
No.
I don't kind of the notion of fake religion anymore. I can focus up on things. I'm assuming my stuff is vision, because if I stare at a thing long enough, I can kind of get a.
Yeah, you are
don't
you are classic visionary, my man.
Yeah.
Very useful skill. When you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there. Focusing.
There we go. Who wants their marks tattooed on them? Zzz.
I'm not.
Okay, I'll sit down on the bench, sleeve up.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
boss.
Of course the martyr's the first to volunteer.
Well, now that we've figured out our classes, why did you want us to come here tonight?
Didn't.
You got questions, I got answers. You need stuff, I got stuff. You
Okay,
want-
What does
actually,
it
yeah.
cost? Actually,
you want the board? You want to see the board?
Board?
The board. Do you want to
The
see
board?
the board?
What's the board?
Like
Oh,
a
board.
vision board?
Like a pin board?
the conspiracy
Crazy board.
board?
I'm not
What is your-
hearing a yes or no.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
by all
the
means.
board.
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah. Hey, Morgan, who's still over there by the door, can you hit the lights for me?
Wick.
A projector cuts on the wall, and like the long wall, and it's a map of LA broken down into all the boroughs, and there's bunches of little different colored squares in like the boroughs individually. It's like, okay, so here is pretty much all the supernatural activity in the city of Los Angeles. And like reds are vampires or vampire incidents and activities. Blues are magics, warlocks, etc. Purples, I use purple for werewolves. Ruined that color for me forever. Grays are zombies, whites are ghosts, so on, so forth, etc. The board.
Arthur's gonna see if his address is on there and if there's anything near it.
There is a gray colored block at your address.
Adam is immediately looking at LAU.
LAU is just peppered with all sorts of different shit. Like there's at least 5 colors across LAU. Now, not all these are confirmed things. This is just stuff that like pops up in the news, the tabloids, blogs, weird random TikTok vids, so on and so forth. Not all of these are confirmed. Some of them are confirmed, but like anything weird, I try to get on there.
Well, what happened in my apartment? And point to it on his little board, the little gray blob.
Oh man, that's Charles.
Charles?
Yeah. Charles is a dude who was gunned down in an alleyway, and he's kind of like, he's not full zombie, but like he's still like there, like kind of Ghost Rider style, like spirit of vengeance. So he sometimes when Charles is active, he just looks like homeless guy, and then other times, when Charles is having one of his fits, he murders anybody you think might be a mugger in the alleyway.
So
All right, I'll keep an eye on that.
Alley.
At least he's doing a service.
He thinks that's the operative word there.
Yeah. Anybody who walks down an alley.
What do you do about zombies?
Well,
Gotta destroy the brain.
Holy water?
No, it's the brain. That's just the brain.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
So how many movies are
But
actually
if he
right?
is there not anything else? Can he be like? He thinks he's doing something helpful.
All right, so check this out, and like they move to like their keyboard and they do some typing, and there's a picture of a nice looking young professional woman, like some kind of suit, everything. This girl here, right? I would like you to meet Jessica. Anyways, so Jessica here, bright future, full life ahead of her. Great. Yeah. Well, welcome to the world, sis. It's real dark out here. Anyways, Jessica, one night coming home from work, got into a terrible car accident. Some drunk college kids plowed into her, killing her. Rip Jessica. 2 days later, Jessica shows up at her job. Totally fine. Totally normal. Goes through all the beats, all the everything. Just normal Jessica. Everything's cool. And then, about like 2 weeks later, because obviously we were aware of Jessica, and she was being watched. 2 weeks later, Jessica walks into a fraternity at LAU and murders the dudes that totally killed her and were getting away with it. Hell yeah, vengeance.
Good for her.
Get yours. Hell yeah, good for her. Good for her. She did the thing. Got revenge. And then Jessica quit her job and, kind of fell off the face of the earth. And people were just like, oh, well, cool. So I guess, like these types of zombies, once they get their revenge, like they go away, right?
No.
Clicks the keyboard, and about 2 weeks later, after that 2-week incident where she killed the people, more college students dead at a different fraternity.
Oh.
2 weeks later, different set. 2 weeks later, different set.
I take it not every single person was involved in her death then.
No, just the first two.
No.
So she did get it right, and then it was just like, I'm on a hot
It wasn't
streak.
a problem until it was a problem. Do you head that off, or do you wait for it to become a problem?
Welcome to the moral hunter dilemma. Did these guys deserve to die?
Maybe.
Goes back to the first ones. Maybe.
For the first ones, yes. And they killed a bitch and were getting away with it. I mean,
It was a drunken accident, though. They didn't actively try to kill her, right?
Right.
but they were still drinking and driving.
Which fucked them for that. They didn't actively try to kill her.
Yeah, I mean, we don't execute people for that.
Can you...
You can't police
No,
intelligence.
but the amount of lives that are
Welcome
impacted by that.
welcome to being a hunter. All kinds of moral complications and what ifs and what do's.
A gear question if we're okay moving on from that.
Yeah, you know what? Let's move on.
Unzooms from the Jessica debacle.
Yeah.
Is there a kind of... I mean, we all know how I fucked up last time. Is there like a human-safe alternative that will still hurt the monsters, we'll call it? We'll just broad umbrella category monster.
No, actually, as a matter of fact, like things usually like your guns, like that, real bad hurts us. But some of these things, like a werewolf or a vampire, or something, doesn't really do much to them.
So what are some good alternatives then?
To
And what can I bring that... I'm sorry?
To which?
All right. If we're going up against, you said zombies, just regular like brains. So I'm assuming I can just.
They're still really tough, but yeah, and strong.
Yeah, but.
And
Okay,
and unless like they're like Walking Dead, like rotters, freaking, they're usually surprisingly fast too.
Oh, cool. So 28 days. Got it.
Note to self.
So that show's Supernatural. How much of that, the stuff that they use in that, would you say is accurate to what we could possibly use?
I'm gonna be honest with you, never really watched it, never really understood it, never really got into it. I was kind of,
enough.
living that, so why would I want to consume the media?
Fair enough. Fair
You're
enough.
supposed to relax
Not
when you
bad.
watch TV, not just be like, fuck me, I can't get away from this shit.
What about a super soaker filled with holy water?
I mean, some things, like, don't really do well with the holy, but, like, that's more like their own moral compass choice things. Like,
So if it
but
believes that it's right, it's
right.
it's not.
If something
okay, that's-
fears God, then
That's just
then holy water might work. Most things
So-
don't fear God, just so you know.
So we have to put the fear of God into them.
Some might say, like Emily,
The silver?
we are the fear of God.
How often do things just willing to talk? Answer questions.
Surprisingly, a lot. The problem is can you trust them?
Yes, like
I mean, it sounds like no.
Nope, that's not true. That's not true for all of them. Some vampires, super horrible monsters. Some vampires desperately clinging to their humanity, Edward Bella style. Like,
Oh.
I mean, that right there is enough to get them killed.
So you haven't watched Supernatural, but yet you know Twilight. What the
Of
hell?
course,
just
I know,
thinking that.
of course I know Twilight. Have you seen that? They sparkle. I fucking wish vampires actually sparkled. That'd make it so much easier.
Don't they only
Fucking come
sparkle
out in
in
sunlight.
sunlight, though?
And a majority of the day is what?
Well,
But
sunny,
don't vampires
don't
die
they
in
not?
sunlight?
Yeah, don't they not
That's
come out
what
during
I'm
the day?
saying. If they sparkle, then we'd at least be able to find them easier.
During the day when
Right.
they're not out.
They could be out. If they're Twilight vampires, they're clearly going to be out during the day.
Okay, all right.
So
That's okay.
That's fair.
In Blade, they use sunscreen. Does that work?
SPF 5000.
You know what? I don't know, but I'm going to add that to one of the other task forces if they can capture an unalive vampire so I can sunscreen test.
Okay,
Did you
and
say
if you find
unalive?
That actually sounds fun.
Yeah, they're dead, but they're living.
So
They're-
killed isn't the right word still?
They're unlife. It's so tragic.
capture an unalive vampire because they're not technically alive.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was that TikTok speech.
No.
The TikTok speech, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
Say kill.
No.
I do have a
I'm
question.
sorry for the.
Yay, questions. That's what I'm here
Well,
for.
Favor,
Favor. Okay, what's up?
actually. If you do that sunscreen test and you find something that works, can you let me know? / can I get some of that? Because I sunburn very easily. Not a vampire. You would know if I'm a vampire. You know
I
everything.
don't think I've seen you in sunlight though. Now that you say that,
Does work
This is
late
true.
nights at the
Good point.
bar.
Quick, Thea, show us your teeth.
I don't. There's no fangs.
They're pointy. Get her.
I'm certain we'd have seen her pop weird if
And you heal really fast? I mean, I
she
don't
was
know.
around when we did the other site.
What are you
thing.
doing? Just pumping your blood to make you look living and heal your wounds at a slow but yet fast rate?
saying this as a joke, but this probably is 100% true, isn't it?
It's so true. It's so freaking true.
Finish your job, Arthur.
Now I'm questioning, am I? I don't think I'm a vampire. I don't think I'm a vampire.
I think you would know.
Like
if
garlic?
You
you
know
were
what?
a vampire.
You know what?
maybe?
He gets a bad rap, but If I Was Your Vampire by Marilyn Manson, really good song. Highly recommend.
Indeed, I do like garlic.
There we go.
Okay,
Not a
yeah.
vampire.
Okay,
Cleared.
we settled that.
Good job,
Clearly.
baby hunters. Garlic test. Let's go.
What's the fastest you've seen somebody lose themselves as a hunter?
Ooh, man, that depends, because there's a bunch of various things, like how much you decide to start hunting, how often do the heralds talk to you, what signs are you seeing, how deep are you diving on those signs, how much do you follow the voices, how often do you talk back to the voices, do you talk out loud or inside your head to the voices?
I should go.
No.
No.
And Adam's just gonna move to block the door.
Well,
Morgan's right in front of the door.
Oh, fair.
Now,
I thought Morgan came inside the room.
hey, the heralds talking to you is not a bad thing. They don't talk to a lot of us, so you're probably really, really special if they're talking to you like all the time. The problem is
There you go.
that they don't speak directly most of the time. So when you start trying, when you start obsessing over what they're saying, is when things can get a little colorful.
At least 1,000.
There are at least 1,000 angels.
You hear at least 1,000? Or were
Have
you
you
told
been
there were at least
speaking
1,000?
to at least a...
Well, no. my Bible study was a long time ago, but 1,000, isn't that a legion, and wasn't that a demon?
Uh-huh. And where do demons come from?
Aren't they just angry angels?
They're fallen angels.
Angry, fallen.
Rebellious kids.
Yeah. Demons be angels.
So,
All right.
and I realize this goes back to a conversation we had earlier, but like,
It's still 23.
are there 24 actually?
Oh.
Tattoo's already healed.
Yep.
God, I fucking wish-
No, it is. It is. There's no tattoo there anymore.
Push the ink out while you're talking. That sucked.
Okay,
Oh, that would
that
suck.
sucks. That sucks
That has
so
to feel
much.
so weird.
I forgot what my actual fucking question was now.
Back
because
to the
of-
conversation earlier, probably something about Sadie.
No. Oh.
No.
So does are there Church of Satan hunters?
Who
Not,
hunts the hunters?
not really. Not that I've ever heard of. I've never heard of an infernal hunter. Not that kind of infernal hunter. There's Society of Leopold and all kinds of other things involved in the church that hunt the infernal, but they themselves are not infernalists.
Huh.
Just like
Or they must be real.
Abigail's just like slowly making her way back, apparently toward Morgan.
Yep, just leaning against the door, arms folded.
Not letting
taking all this
anybody out.
information in. I mean, it kind of stands to reason, right? Like this.
I mean, demons like to use people. It's how they stay strong and stuff, their souls and things. But as far as they don't normally grant the gifts similar to how we're granted them. So no, there's not a demon hunter. There is Demon Hunter X, but those are all usually anime kids from Japan. They're a different. They're a different kind of hunter. We're the imbued. Then there's there's Twilights, which are your G-men. There's frickin' there's the fucking the Quagen hunters, which are your Asian guys, and they believe in chi. And
Wasn't he a Jedi? Quagen, not Qui-Gon. Never mind. Sorry.
yeah. And then there's the different subsets of the church. Catholics have Society of Leopold. Frickin' there's the Inquisition, not to be confused with the Vampire Inquisition, but Inquisitors.
Like the Crusades?
It's the whole
What?
thing. It's the whole
You
thing.
said G-man.
Yeah, the government.
How much leeway do they give civilian hunters?
Well, that depends on the particular G-man in question and stuff. Some of them, are like us, fight the good fight. Supernatural things influencing humanity for thousands of years, manipulating societies for their benefit, and blah, 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 blah. Others are kind of just nah, fuck you, you're a criminal. Mic drop indeed.
Right?
I didn't mean to hit my
Punch their
mic.
mic.
That's what they all say.
Look, that's all I do is I punch.
All right, so yes, there are different kinds of hunters and spread out all across different societies. We're not the only people that know there's something else. We don't all really work together.
That's the worst part. Okay. Oh, so much more ground.
Is Bigfoot real?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, is Bigfoot a demon?
No.
Good then.
Bigfoot a werewolf? Is Bigfoot a werewolf?
A woof, woof, woof? No,
I know words.
Bigfoot is not werewolf. Technically, Bigfoot is he's werewolf adjacent, but not a werewolf.
Alright, so Bigfoot's not cool then. Like he wouldn't.
Bigfoot is not cool.
Okay, good to know. That's not a team up that's happening.
If you see Bigfoot, he's probably gonna kill you.
How do you stop a Bigfoot?
Okay.
Pray.
A big gun.
Oh, I don't like. Okay, well, staying out of the Pacific Northwest.
You're halfway there. You're on the Pacific.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go to the Northwest now.
If only Bigfoot respected lines on the map.
I don't think Bigfoot's going to come down here to trounce me.
How prevalent are werewolves? Like,
Well,
do they only stick to the woods? Or?
fortunately / unfortunately, they're kind of dying out. Something about like the apocalypse or something. I don't know, but more plentiful than you think. Thankfully, less than they should be. No, they do not all stick to the woods. There are city werewolves and so on, so forth, etc.
I mean, shouldn't there be none of them?
Like extinct?
Well, that kind of goes back to like, you know, if it's a good werewolf, like, what's the problem?
Look,
How long is it
werewolves
good?
are really hard to kill. Okay? Like, really hard to kill. Even for, like, the other supernatural things. Like, really hard to kill. So, should they be completely extinct? Agreed. 1000%. Hell yeah. Keep your anger in check. Get therapy. Fuck. But really hard to kill. And you generally don't know that you're talking to one till it's too late.
Gonna try to sneak past Morgan.
It's hard to tell with the sunglasses. It's just kind of staring right at you, isn't it?
Staring, but stopping?
What's up?
Shouldn't be here.
Why not? Uncomfortable?
We're being rude right now.
Are we?
You're not. No, keep
You were also invited.
asking your questions. I didn't mean to stop.
I am asking questions. Why are you
conversation.
trying to leave? What makes you think you're not supposed to be here?
I will be happy to talk about that later. You guys had so many questions.
I feel like if anyone should be here, it's you. You're like the whole warrior and god thing going on. You were like started out with the
Battle
Jen.
none.
No, not
Battle
warrior.
none. Battle none. Battle none. I will get you a sword shaped as a cross. I will do this for you. I will
No,
get
thank
you. I
you.
will get you a bolter
Jack, I don't
and a flamethrower.
really shouldn't do that. Thank you, though.
You can do the Impergium.
I don't know what that is.
Oh no, Warhammer.
Oh, this is Warhammer. He's a. Oh,
I'm sorry. Don't look at me. It's
That's an innocent. I don't think you're an innocent. They have a hide power. It's just like, don't look at me, and things won't look at you.
okay.
It's actually really handy. Innocents get a lot of bad rap. Sure, they're
That's
kind of
sad, actually.
they're kind of useless, but like also like they're also really helpful.
And that they're not useless.
Speaking of powers, any way we can like swap skills? Can we learn stuff from each other?
You can learn stuff from each other. You can learn stuff from like force of will. Like there's all kinds of different things. But yeah, you can train up. You can montage. You can 80s movie it. So like Arthur, you can make yourself less special. Teach everybody the force field.
You guys want to learn the force field?
You want
I
to learn
use
the Haley
guns,
thing?
so maybe.
I feel like the force field would make it hard for me to hit things.
Sure would.
No, so it's
healing,
like a
though.
skill. It's almost like a skill tree.
Right. You got to figure out your spec.
But the healing, though, that might be useful in case I get shot.
It's very useful in case you get shot, as it turns out, and stabbed
Arthur just looks at his feet.
And bit.
and
Oh,
bit.
that was the angel.
Yeah.
Well, how do you?
I'm gonna open the door for Abigail. Just you ride back to the church.
How far is it from the church? Like walkable?
Define walkable.
A half hour or less?
It is more than a half hour, and also, as you so pointed out when you got to the front of this building, not the best name, not a place for a lone woman to wander.
Yeah, but I'll wait.
Go with you.
No, I'll wait.
I only have one more question.
Well,
What up?
Then you should ask it.
I am not afraid of ghosts.
Heading to the door to be with Abigail. Oh, leaving the cookie behind. What happens if one of us gets turned or something?
Can't. You'll die.
Oh, so you can't be like a hunter werewolf.
No, you can't.
Cool.
First of all, you have to be born a werewolf to be a werewolf. But if a vampire tried to turn you, doesn't work. One of the benefits of being us and being chosen and being imbued, can't be turned.
Good to know.
Cool, good to know. Yeah, cool. All right, come on.
No,
Does that also mean we don't become a ghost when we die?
Say what?
Does that mean we also don't become a ghost when we die?
You get to go to heaven. Why would you be stuck here with unfinished business?
It's the first time I've heard that.
Because we didn't kill. If I die fighting the monster, I didn't fight the monster, so I have unfinished business.
No, you died fighting the monster. You fulfilled God's plan.
Not if it's still alive.
If you ask the Father.
Not if it's still alive.
I mean, no, you still technically fought the monster. You just didn't win.
I believe you've already killed several monsters, at least one. So hey.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh,
There's
Lord.
been a couple, and I didn't die during those. But it sounds like I'm going to be the one putting my face in it every time.
I feel like the idea of can't rest until the world is purged is not going to be conducive to a healthy mindset.
Yeah.
I feel like that might slowly destroy you.
Look,
Well,
I can kill
deserve,
monsters or I can get a contract. Which do you want?
I want whatever you want.
Yeah, that's a question only you can answer, Emily.
I mean, the contract is way easier, I think.
I feel like it'd be real
the
cool to be
contract
like,
is
yeah, I
the
knew
monster
them
you
before
gotta
they were
kill.
famous.
So contract kind of be null and void from that guy.
If that's what you want, I can see if I know somebody. Emily, not Danny. Not Danny.
Not Danny.
I said there's other
Not
producers.
Danny.
There's probably a couple actors who are hunters, if you think about it. Think about all those actors who are like, I gotta shoot in this place this year, or I'm gonna summer in this place. Maybe that's a... Think about the resources they have.
Anyways, open invite. If you guys ever have any questions or need anything or anything like that, you know where to find me now.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Appreciate you.
If you want to make sure that I'm going to be around, just shoot me a message on ye old net.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Your person, friend, thanks.
It was good to meet you all. Good luck. Happy hunting. Be safe. Don't die.
Thanks for answering all our questions.
Oh
Not a
yeah.
problem.
I have one question before we leave. It's my last one.
What's up?
You've compiled all these dossiers on us.
Uh-huh.
You know all this stuff and you didn't know my sizes already?
I was just seeing if you were going to be honest.
They
Fair.
answered that earlier. Hey, they answered that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, be safe.
Before I go.
Watch your backs.
Back.
All you've got is each other.
Yep.
Seriously, it's not until way later that you get strong enough to be able to handle things on your own.
Good to know.
Before I go, Jack, is there anything that I should be aware of with and he'll give with this frat house, and he'll list off the frat house
It's
where
a
the
frat
party's
house.
supposed to be. Aside from the obvious.
I've
Is there
never heard anything bad outside of kids dying from alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
Honestly, just stick away from frat houses. You shouldn't pay people to be your friends.
It's more so one
Should
of
buy
the
the cookie
guys that
cakes.
I'm acquainted with invited me to go to a party there.
Well, allow me to play
And I
you
just
out.
kinda
Auld
wanted
Lang
to make
Syne starts
sure.
playing over the speakers in the room. Because you're acquainted.
An old acquaintance.
I get the joke, but
Alright.
all right. Well, thanks, Jack.
You're welcome, Adam.
Right.
By the way, do better.
Do better.
Pulls up your grades on your student website board thing.
I'm working on it. You ain't gonna share with the world.
I didn't share with the world. I shared with your group, your cell, your team. Have I put enough emphasis on you guys are a team?
I think
I
so.
think we caught that, yeah.
Okay,
Call from
good.
upstairs 20.
You've done everything but give us a name. So yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool if we had a name.
Don't.
I can think of one.
I'm not.
Take your
Part,
place, Dub.
I'm not part of the team, so I'm not going to try to name you guys.
I'll workshop some stuff and get you guys some options back.
Hell yeah, that's what we like to see.
Adam's gonna take another part of the cookie cake before he leaves.
Just reach back in.
Just break off like half the cookie
All right.
cake that's still left.
Look at that. Some world building. You guys now have a lovely open world map that you can come and decide what you want to do. If not, stuff will find you. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
You have a new friend who may be able to get you things.
Like a stage select screen now.
You're like the shopping menu. You go between different counters.
Go fight Storm Eagle.
I just imagine we walk in one day. Jack, we need gear. What you buying?
Nope. That was the Resident Evil game. Not going to be the Hunt.
I
game.
know.
Ah,
I'm aware, but
what a nice like setting. You guys made some friends. You guys met some other NPCs that may or may not be important in this game. Going down the line. Away.
Dante de Saint Martin.
Dante de Saint Martin,
not
That's magic,
that.
man.
the most magical man in the world. Fucking love Dante de Saint Martin.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man, a cloak.
Well, that was session 6. And now it's Props O'Clock. Props O'Clock. Props O'Clock. And we go in reverse order. Emily, who made your night tonight?
Fia for trying to trip Arthur going down the steps. That was funny.
All of that. Tim, who made your night tonight? My friend who's trying to hurt our other friends. Hell yeah. Arthur.
In that case, I'm gonna give it to Morgan. I always like Pierce's talks with Abigail, and like
Yeah.
Morgan's character coming out and seeing who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The slow peel back. Abigail.
Yeah.
Cookie cake?
We do stand a good cookie cake over here in this house.
I have yet to ever have a good cookie cake.
What? Oh, dude.
The size of it is really
got
the,
no Mrs.
the appeal.
Fields around
Get
you?
the fuck out of Arkansas.
I really don't.
Adam.
That one.
I gotta give it to Jen for Abigail still believing she's not supposed to be here.
6 sessions in, refusing to accept her fate.
Do you know what's
Yep.
really funny and probably totally an accident? Jack never said Redeemer.
Oh no, he said you're either this version or this version.
Yeah, she answered, and then we moved on.
That's what we did.
Fia.
I'll be honest. I also have to give it to Abigail simply for being somehow, I think, both the most and least crazy at the same time.
That's fair.
Talking to 1,000 different voices.
Right.
21 fucking freebie points. All of them went into backgrounds. Morgan.
Oh man, double up to Fia for that immediate delusion about Sadie potentially being magic after having anything explained about it and going, cool, not talking about that anymore. Let's talk about
Cool.
something.
Yeah.
Nope, we're gonna.
Nope,
we're
that
just
didn't
gonna-
happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
What? What do you mean the other? Okay, cool. Something else. Let's talk about something else now.
Fucking Lexi literally went hard left on that.
Yep.
The heart is left.
Nope, we're gone.
She
We're
did
done.
teleport, didn't she? Huh? That's the damnedest thing. New topic.
New topic.
Why would she
Anyway,
have been there?
I gotta go home to that later, please.
right? You know how mad she was last time?
Well, she's probably going to be happy you're not showing up shot, stabbed, bit, etc. this time.
Showed up with a
Right?
cookie.
You're super healthy.
So
Yeah, look, you got the recession without
Not
shaking
even a new
hands.
weird tattoo.
True. Not even a new tattoo.
17 months.
fair.
Thank you, Jess. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you come back by Saturday, because the new game of Queen City by Night, Vampire 20th Edition, being run by JenOfThieves, where you'll maybe see some of these lovely faces again, as well as some familiar faces, if you watch things on this channel, as well as yet another new face.
Hell
Yes.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be
Another
great.
new person for it?
Yep, it's gonna be
Ooh.
awesome. Cannot wait.
should've
But with that new game coming out, starting in early July, there's going to be a Savage Worlds game being run by DM Delicious, aka Chef. Signups for that are in the announcements channel on our Discord
I
server.
still haven't decided if I'm going to sign up for that or not.
You should. Chef's games are always zany and fun.
Yep.
And also,
There's already a rules issue.
and also, role playing. Do you like the role playing? We're always role playing. Come on. Get with it. Get with it. Be part. That is, of course, taking the Sunday slot now that Werewolf is concluded. And then, of course, YouTube. If you want to come see all the crazy shit that kind of maybe got referenced throughout this episode, check out the YouTube. You can find the City of Angels playlist, and you can watch all the other 5 episodes. It's only like 13 hours so far. It's fine. It's not building. It's not growing. It's not exponential. It's not all-consuming.
Yeah.
We're joined tonight by Chaos Knoll playing Emily, Futter Guy portraying Arthur, Witch of the Stars portraying Adam, JenOfThieves as Sister Abigail. Oh, no hand thing this time. Fia portrayed by Lady Uni Potato, and Morgan portrayed by the Iron Pierce. I hope everybody has a great rest of your work week. Hopefully we will see you Saturday for the premiere of Jen's vampire game. I'm excited.
Yeah.
As somebody who got to play in Jen's last vampire game. Super excited to see more vampire stuff without me harassing everyone.
Someone who got to play in Jen's last vampire one-shot.
Yep. Yeah, everybody will be safe from my ratchet ass Toreador. It's great.
But I don't get to make Pete cry.
Unless Jen invites me to NPC sometime, in which case all bets are off.
God, yes.
We'll see what happens.
It's a full ass city.
There's a whole ass city. Maybe Victoria will be visiting from.
Every NPC is Big Matt.
God, no. You guys don't want that. All right, guys.
Big Matt everywhere system. Are you serious? I love that. Sudden onset Big Matt disease. Here we go.
Oh, the Stan Lee of this channel.
Jesus
It
Christ.
really
All right.
kind of is.
Big Matt in various hats.
Yes, please.
You know I have a whole shelf for this shit.
I know you do.
I have my
Space
I
game.
have my masks, and I have my hats.
He's
There was
just
several Bayou Billies with just hats.
Oh, the
Just
Billies.
rotating out hats based off of which one's talking. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will hopefully see you again on the next stream. If we don't see you on Vampire, we'll hopefully see you next Wednesday. But in the meantime, remember, as always, Daddy loves you. And I just do it to get fucking Lexi's reaction now. Night!
Right.